So this was our room last night. Had a fantastic stay here at the Weary Feet Hostel. Got a 16-mile hike today to the Woods Hole Hostel, and then a 16-mile hike the next day to Angel's Rest Hostel. So they call it the trifecta. You can hit a hostel each night for 3 nights, 16 miles apart. And with my hip and groin from yesterday, it'll be a good chance for me to kind of heal up a little bit. Nothing feels too bad today, but it'll be nice to have a light day where I can take lots of breaks. So lush and green down here. Wish we got a hike at the lower elevations a little more, but I get why we go up to the ridge lines and walk. It's a quick way to get through. So a lot of times we'll hike down here at the beginning and end of the day, go down a couple times for water, but most of the time we're up on the ridge lines. So now this is a cool bridge. Oh yeah, it sways. Look at this. Oh, I want to fish so bad. They say the trail provides. Well, I was hungry for a chocolate shake the other day, and I passed Atkins that had a gas station with a for real machine, and they had chocolate malt for real, which totally satisfied that craving. Yesterday, I was talking to Lobo Nobo and Hot Stuff and said, you know, I'm really hungry for some pasta. And last night for dinner, we got spaghetti. And I had 2 plates, heaping plates of spaghetti and sauce with meat sauce. And it was so good. And I couldn't quite finish the second plate. Also had a salad with it and dinner rolls. And if I keep going down the trail and having cravings like that, and they keep getting fulfilled, this is going to be a grand trip. But I got little feet for my trekking poles again. At an outfitter, there was a hiker box, and I asked if they had any pole tip covers, and she went into the hiker box and they had the little feet that I've been looking for. Another example of the trail provides. And we're getting some awesome weather this week, so we're going to keep on pushing on. I got the trifecta of hostels with 16 miles in between, so we're going to take it a little easier. All right, I think we're coming up on Dismal Falls. A little .3 side trail in here off the AT. I brought some treats for the occasion. I'm going to sit down on one of these rocks right here and enjoy the peaceful sounds of the waterfall. I have a broken screen on my phone that I broke early on in the trip. I'm now realizing if an animal is around me and they're spooked, I'm not going to get a picture of it because I don't have a thumbprint reader. So to get my phone to recognize the fingerprint swipe thing, it takes me a few tries. I just saw some deer real close to the trail. I spooked them. Sometimes back home I can whistle and they'll stop and check you out. When I whistled here, they took off even faster, plowing through the forest. So one thing I never thought of or realized was there are so many hostels out here along the trail, and they're a great thing for us through hikers or those attempting a through hike. But they can be a huge asset to anybody wanting to come out here to do a section hike or some day hikes. I mean, go into the hostel. They have private rooms or bunk rooms. So if you don't want to bunk with a whole bunch of snorers or something like that, they do have some private rooms. But they will shuttle you out and you can walk back to the hostel. Some of them provide meals. All kinds of different services for all kinds of different hikers. So that's something I'd never thought of before I came out here, was that you could come out here, stay at a hostel, get shuttled out and walk back. So far today, our walk hasn't been just on ridge lines. We've been in lower elevations and I am loving it. Nice, peaceful, nice weather. Just a great day. So I just scared a turkey up off the trail. It went flying through the trees pretty gracefully. You think a big bird like that would hit a bunch of branches, but it made it through there without hitting too many. There's a little deer down there. Just scared me on the trail. It was right on the trail. Jumped down there, now it's hiding. I could see it with my eyes. But you can't see it on camera. There's his nose. There's his eyes. That's cool. All right, here's the Wapita shelter. Got a fire ring out front, table, privy off in the distance. Pretty nice little shelter. Tons of camping around here. Nice flat spots. Pretty neat shelter. Okay, got some water filtered, had a snack. Heading out, right after this, we got a 2.5 mile uphill at about a 520 feet per mile climb, so shouldn't be horrible, but it'll definitely wear me out and get me sweating. So this is the Wilbur Valley. I made the climb to the top. Got a little bit more climbing, but mostly downhill the rest of the day. I have a mile left to get to the turnoff to Woods Hole Hostel. Today's been an absolutely wonderful day. Weather-wise, got to walk in the lower valley for a long time today. Had one big climb. We got some rocks now. But really, just today was just an awesome day. Got to see wildlife. And when we go in tonight, hopefully I'll get supper and get up tomorrow and have another fairly easy day, hopefully. Just came down from there. Quite a drop off. I'm ready to be done for the day. The trail has chewed me up in the last mile, but it hasn't spit me out yet.